You have to be a contortionist to be on the game channel.
You have to be a spy that deals with lasers and such.
Must be a special contortionist. I'm charged and everything.
Are you?
I am.
Have you played any of Dr. Mario?
No.
Why not? You can even have Dr. Mario on your phone.
I know, and I haven't played.
Terrible.
I need to play.
Maybe
Mario. I'll play during the podcast.
No, God.
So that, and you can do all the explaining.
I shouldn't do all the explaining.
You got a list.
I have a list of 2 things.
Your list is 2 things?
Yeah.
Why is there so much writing for 2 things?
It's because it's actually just this. All of
just
this stuff is
this?
Yeah, just these 2 lines, but everything else is previous stuff that we've already.
Previously on
the
game chat,
he
had a list. Today, 2 things.
2 things.
All right, we'll say it.
Roll the intro. All right, let's talk about the DM.
Did you say it?
Yeah, I said it.
Did the intro roll?
I think so. Unless you cut me off mid-sentence and...
I did not. Alright, so, roll intro. I think we need more gumption in the roll the intro.
I don't have
You
gumption.
guys are, see? This is,
I don't have gumption, man.
We will be practicing.
I'll be practicing my gumption?
Yes. You need to be gumption filled. It's like the gooey center.
Like a Cadbury cream egg filled with gumption.
Filled with gumption. That's what
terrible.
Aaron will be from now on, filled with gumption.
I won't. That's not true. Did you start Camp 2?
Yes, you're on it. It is a close-up of your face.
You can never tell.
Of your head. Yeah, there's no blinking light or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, we could always flip it around and you could see yourself, but then you're using
the front cameras.
You're using the sad front camera.
Yeah. Which.
And you're, but think of it this way: it's a close-up of you. It's all you.
Great. That's just what we needed.
That's just what the world needed was more close-ups
Really is.
of your face. Yes.
It's so handsome.
See? The mommy.
I do that
The
almost
disembodied mommy voice.
in almost all of my videos. There's some moment where I say something weird or something happens and it zooms in on my face. What do you have on your list?
I have an amazing. Well, I kind of have 3 things. I guess
2.5.
we're gonna have to talk about the third thing again because we did it in the other podcast. But
What's the third?
First thing, Mario Party. This was definitely a week of Mario Party. Did a lot of Mario Party.
I didn't. I only played the.
Coming to join you, honey.
I only played the one practice, and then I played that one game with you. That's all I did.
You should be what?
Yeah, that's all.
Wait a minute! You bought the damn Mario Party.
Yeah.
With not your money.
Yeah.
And you're telling me you didn't play it?
I played some of it, but it was the 2 times.
Dude.
I had another game.
Dude.
I was playing the Mario Odyssey, which I finished
so
last night.
The party is I think it'd be fun. 3-4 people, definitely. You could do, you can. I don't necessarily like the board game thing. I like the mini games. I like the water part, which could be fun with 4 people if you had them all in the raft together. That could be interesting and fun, working together. The music thing, that was enjoyable. when you could get your timing right.
When you got the rhythm of
trust
the
me, the rhythm in that game is not rhythm. But the board game thing, God, it's like
the main part of the game.
I know that's the main part of the game, and you're like going and I don't know. It just felt like
all 10 Mario parties before. That's all it was.
Yeah, but it was. I don't know if I'm liking that because I played a couple games where it was the short one, the 10 move, 60-minute game, and you're like playing it. And you're about to go ahead and get a star, and somebody else jumps in front of you, and then the star moves, and now you're in the way wrong area, and it's going to take you like another 3 or 4 moves to even get over there. And by the time you get over there, they've already gotten there, and it's already moved. It's oh god, it was. I played one game where it was just bad. Like I had no stars, and I had a bunch of coins, and it was like I couldn't even get near getting a star. And then I played another one.
Any bonus stars?
No.
How did you not get any bonus
stars? Yeah, because it changes. The things that they give a bonus for change from game to game. So it's like I don't know. It felt very unfair. Now, I think with people playing, it might feel more fair because you know that it's a person hitting the button, getting the roll. And then it feels like rolling dice.
Yeah.
You know, so there. But it doesn't. But when you're playing against the AI, you're looking at it going, "Oh, he's got 7 moves to get to the star. What do you think he's going to roll?"
Right.
He rolls a 5, and then gets two from the other helper.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Damn it, that's not fair." Karen, can you bring me my water, please?
Or you use a dash mushroom and it adds
in the fridge.
It adds 3 to your roll.
Yeah.
And it ends up being an 8.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's like that's not really right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Re-embodied, disembodied voice.
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
So, I don't know. It was okay.
Definitely with other people it would be better.
I think so. The other thing I have on my list is Breath of the Wild, which I did start playing, and
I'm trying to get past this one area where you have to be very sneaky, and I'm good at doing that and getting around the guys, because as soon as they spot you, they send people after you, and you essentially have to run out of the entire area just to reset it and then go back. So
that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it sucks. So I'm good at not getting spotted. I know like all the tactics for getting through the area. The only problem is I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going. And I can see the marker, and it's in the middle of the room, but I can't see how to get there. There's like a tower in the middle, but there's no doorways.
Ooh, it sounds like a puzzle.
Right, there's nothing there, and it's hard to see because of the camera and it being behind you and stuff. So I can't really get a good vantage point of where I'm supposed to go.
Huh.
I think next time I play it, I'm gonna maybe with fresh eyes, I might be able to see something different.
Fresh eyes, so you're gonna get new eyes.
Yes, I'm gonna replace my eyes.
Nice. That's gonna be painful.
I'm gonna clean them and put them back in. Yeah.
A little Wachowski.
Yeah.
Because you watched The Matrix, didn't you, this week?
I did watch Matrix, and I watched that the first time when we were in the States, and I do not remember that movie. I did not remember
So
it.
did you get through all of them?
No, I just watched the first one again. But I did not remember any of that movie. Like, I only know the big moments I remembered was the 360 shots and
the famous stuff that they keep showing on effects things.
Yeah. And when Morpheus.
Thank you.
So many names.
I know.
When he says "free your mind" because someone turned that into a meme where he jumps off the building and they cut to a clip of a dude that jumped off a building and smacked into a metal shed. So those are the only things.
Free your
Those are the only things that I remember from that movie. So everything else, it was like, I don't remember the story, or
I didn't.
I didn't remember it.
I guess I was an
watched
adult
it when I was
it came
7,
out.
I think.
Right. I was
So-
an adult when it came out. I remember all of it. Plus, I've seen it at least, I don't know, 50, 60 times.
And I don't think I've seen The Animatrix at all.
Did you watch it?
No, I haven't watched it.
Dude!
I will. I haven't watched it yet.
That's where you get to meet Jada's character. Actually, no.
Is it not?
That's not where you meet Jada's character, I don't think. No, you don't meet her. But she's going to reference... That's why you got to watch it in between, because there is some... The next movie will kind of refer back to something, and you're going to be like, oh, that's what they're... And it'll all connect. But if you watch it at the end, it's like... It feels like flashbacks. But if you watch it in the middle, then you don't. It won't feel like a flashback. It'll feel like it was just a story.
Yeah.
Right. But it also, there's also other stuff in the Animatrix that kind of explains the Matrix, like kind of what's going on there. So the Animatrix is cool. I like that. All right. So what else? That's all I got. I got Mario Party. I got Breath of the Wild, and one more thing that we can talk about at the end. Go.
Okay.
What you got for the people?
I finished Mario Odyssey.
And you finally finished something. So
yes, I finally
first
finished
game of the
something.
year. I need a little applause thing from the studio audience.
The non-existent studio
Hey,
audience.
they're there.
No, they're really not.
I need one of those fake applause tracks.
Grab my phone and there's one on there.
Really?
Yep.
We don't need the phone. I will put that in. The little clapping for the
golf clap.
finishing
the Mario Odyssey.
Mario Odyssey, and without spoiling anything, which I don't know who you'd be spoiling it for outside of me, because everybody's already finished it already. What did you think?
I love it.
Ooh, better than
Yes, it's not
You love the game. You love
I
you love the ending. What?
The ending, not so much, but the game itself, best game.
Wait. Okay.
Best Mario game.
Oh, okay. You put
Best-
the
yeah,
caveat of best Mario game.
Yeah.
How many Mario games have you finished?
One.
How many
It's
Mario
this
games
one.
before this one?
None.
But it's the best.
But I've played other Mario games.
But it's the best.
I've played at least.
You haven't even
3
played
others.
Dr. Mario.
No, but I've played at least 3 others.
Mario Kart? Anybody?
Yes, 4 others then. I've played Mario Kart. I've played Super Mario World. The first Mario.
First Mario, okay.
And then the one that was on the NES. And then
Did you say the NES?
Yeah.
yes,
Oh,
Super
Lord.
Mario 3D Land. Those are the ones that I've played.
Okay.
And
this one is the best.
yes, out of all of those, this one is the best because it's the most. One, it's the most fun just to run around and do stuff, even if you don't like fight a boss or whatever. Just looking for moons and finding the secret levels and stuff. It's fun to do. So, and I found out, and I said this to you yesterday, I found out that there is a reason to get the outfits.
Right.
Because then, and they're usually the doors that are locked are usually next to the store. So, to get into those doors, a person will be standing there and it's like, this place is for these people, and you aren't dressed like one of these people, so you can't go in here.
It's like a bouncer.
Right. And then as soon as you go into the shop and get that outfit, they let you in, and it's this whole new level, and there's usually a moon in there. So
the game is all about the moon.
yes. Well, moons and hats.
Moons and hats.
Yeah, that's what Mario Odyssey is. Moons and hats.
I did start it. I think I got through the first 2.
You out of the sand place yet?
Yes.
So you're
Remember,
you're
you
in
watched
the-
me.
Oh yeah, you're in the wood.
Where the
area.
dinosaur is.
Yeah, you're in there.
So that's as far as I've gotten so far, but
There are many worlds.
It's very fun.
I think there's like 11 or 12 worlds that you get.
How many did you go through?
All of them.
You did 12?
I did all of them, yeah.
Okay.
And there's an incentive to go back and be a completionist and get all of the moons that you missed, because at the end Cappy says, well, that was fun, but we're not done.
So, but what if you got the moons on the way?
I don't know.
Because they all go into your ship.
Maybe
It's not like it's not like it uses only what it needs.
Yeah, I think.
Or does it?
No, it collects them.
No, what I'm saying is, say, because I did this, it needed one more moon, but I found 5.
Right, it all just goes into it.
But then, when you talk about counting for completion,
Right, it does have a counter on it. So I think I got like 146 moons.
but will it tell you where to go to find, like, go to this one, not that one? Like, you completed this one, but you didn't complete that one?
It hasn't said anything about that yet.
Because what if you found them all in level 10 or area 10?
Right.
You found them all, but in area 6, you didn't. Will it point you to area 6?
I don't know. Because you can go to, I tried it, and you can go back to every single world.
Right, but how do you know which one to go to that you missed?
You just have
There's
to
no
go
way
there.
to know.
Yeah, because you have the moons
no
that
tally.
are, right, you have the moons that are all marked at the when you first go in. Then you have all the little circles that are unchecked. You can get all of those, and then there's, in one world I found like an additional 6 or 7
Right.
secret moons. And some of them you can see, but then the puzzle is how do you get there?
No, but my point is, if you got them all, would you be told not to go there?
Maybe. I don't know. I guess I haven't gotten all of
Or
them in one area.
if you didn't get all of them, would you be told to go there?
I don't know. All Cappy has said is go back and get all the moons, because once you get all the moons, a new place will be unlocked.
Okay. Well, then that means we have something to look forward to from you and the Odyssey.
Yeah, I'll
All right.
keep collecting.
Since you've done this a lot, you have done controller, pro controller, and the game system propped up like it is right there,
Yep.
and plugged into the monitor
I've done
downstairs.
Monitor downstairs. I've done TV. I've
No.
done handheld.
I just want to know the difference between you were playing quite a bit of it just like this, propped up with the pro controller, and then I gave you the cradle and said, "Why are you not playing it this way?" Well,
That's how I finished the game.
which one's better? Which one was more enjoyable? What was
I think both were.
What was your jam?
What was my jam? I think both are equally enjoyable, but of course on the monitor, because it's bigger, I saw more things, so I was able to find more moons, or I could see more, so I wasn't looking at it like this on the table. But I'd say 90% of the game I played with it propped
Exactly.
up. So either propped up or handheld like this. So it's all enjoyable, man. It's just all good. I don't think
all good.
for comfort. Yes, playing on a bigger screen with the Pro Controller is probably the best way to do it, so that you're not, hunched over looking at the screen. And it also gives you more time, because it's the Switch is charging. Because if you go handheld, then it's the Joy-Cons are sucking power from the Switch.
Oh, wait,
so you get
where's
less
your
time.
the Joy-Cons are not sucking?
No, if you go handheld.
No, if you go this,
Right, if you
then you pull it off
yes,
of there.
if you use the Sad Dog, then sure. Then it won't be destroying. I like the Pro Controller over the
Sad dog.
Joy-Cons just themselves. I
I know,
the Pro
but-
Controller more.
If you have to do the prop up thing, why are you not pulling the controllers off of there so that they're not sucking the battery power, and going this route.
Because I like the Pro Controller. That's the only reason. Because I would just take these off.
But you
instead
said
of
you
the
were
side.
going handheld, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. But
Why
that
would
means
you
it
go
would-
handheld if you didn't want the game system to be powering the Joy-Cons?
I don't know. It's just convenient.
I don't know.
It's convenient. I mean, just to pick it up and just keep going without having to take them off and put them on another thing or connect another controller.
You're telling me
and
that
sit
this
back
thing is
out.
inconvenient?
Well, for just
Really?
just playing.
Here I go with the. Here it is.
No,
Here
but
it is.
just-
It's back.
But just playing, that's what it was meant to do.
No, I guess I'm just saying you were complaining about battery life. That's one of the things that they're talking about with the new Switch, regular Switch, not the Switch Lite. The new Switch has got more battery life.
They're making another.
Yes, they
Switch.
are. It's happening.
So another.
I don't know if
another
it's coming out
Switch,
this
not
year,
the Switch
but
Lite.
it's definitely going to be soon. Where we're going to get a new Switch with longer battery life.
You're not gonna get a new Switch.
Well, of course we have to have more than one.
Well,
No.
yeah, duh, because then you can connect them. That's one thing that you can do in the Mario Party.
I know.
Some of them.
That's
some
why
of
we
the
need the new
mini-games-
Switch.
Yeah, some of the mini games specifically say
We don't listen to the
multiple-
disembodied voices here.
multiple switches are needed.
I don't
If
see dead
only
people.
I ran the bank
Because
account.
like the tank one that we did, remember that was in the trailer.
And then you
where
can have multiple
connect them.
switches, so that means everybody in the house needs their own switch so that we can put
Right.
them together and have a larger playing field for some
Right.
of the games.
Nope.
Yeah,
I don't need a Switch. Thanks for asking.
Yes, you
you
do.
do. You just
You
don't
need
know
it.
you do yet.
You definitely need the switch. Action.
But Mario is fun. It's more fun than all the games that I've played so far in just life.
Damn, more fun than Doom?
Yeah. Just as cause Doom always feels like I need to get in and it feels more serious and you know, it's fun to watch things explode and rip things apart and stuff. Sure, that's fun. But it's not a game that you just get in and play a couple levels. You know, you end up playing it for hours and hours and you're trying to play more. With Mario, you
How long did you play Mario yesterday?
4 hours. But my goal was
does
to
4
beat
hours,
the game.
Does 4 hours constitute hours and hours and hours?
Yes, it does. But I was trying to beat the game yesterday. If I wasn't trying to beat the game yesterday,
Oh boy.
I was trying to beat it for today so I could talk about
So
it.
you can talk about it.
Yeah,
All right.
but
What else
if-
do you want to talk about? What else do you want to
Uh,
say about it? Do not spoil. No spoilers, even though everybody's already beat it by now.
Right.
Do you have spoilers?
No, I don't. I mean, I do have spoilers, but I'm not gonna tell you.
You have what?
Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil the game for you, man. It's
Okay.
you gotta.
I've
you
never
gotta
felt
do
like Mario was spoilerable.
it is.
I never
mean, if
really-
you cared about the story.
I never really, I never cared about rescuing anyone.
Oh.
I really never cared. I have never played a Mario game.
I won't spoil the bosses and stuff.
No, I'm saying
Different
I've never
levels.
played a Mario game where it was like it mattered because you weren't you basically had to do a certain thing, and it wasn't really about knowing what you had to do. It was about being able to do what you had to do. So you walking up going, "Oh, you've got to do this in this area." It was like, okay, cool. But it still might take you another half an hour to figure
learn-
out
to learn
to
how to
do
do
it.
it and do
yeah,
it
and
well.
then do
Yeah,
it
yeah.
and get past it. So
It's just sort of helpful to know because some
it never felt like a thing that could be spoiled.
right. 'Cause so some of the areas it's kind of like, what am I supposed to do or where am I supposed to go?
Right, and discovering
it's
that
just-
never mattered.
Right. It was just this is
Like
what
you
happens.
got to go over there.
And-
Like you've got to like if you never would have said to me, "You've got to get on this animal so that you could run across this purple gooey stuff."
Yeah.
I never would have done it.
And I did that by accident.
See?
Because I was just trying to go to the pyramid and careened into the thing, and I'm like, well, I'm dead, and he ran right across, and I'm like,
Right.
oh, well,
See, I
maybe-
never would've
and I
known.
had seen that archway in the sludge, so I'm like, maybe I can go down there now. and it was a whole new level. Well, that was the entire thing.
Yeah.
That's one of the I think genius part about this game is that it lets you learn all the mechanics before you ever get to a spot where you absolutely need it. Because in one of the boss fights, you have these things all over the world that are just like little wooden posts that are in the ground, and you throw your hat and it pops out and gives you coins or whatever. So you're doing that throughout the entire game. And you get to this one boss fight, and there are metal stakes in the ground, and you're like, oh, I can just throw my hat and pull these out of the ground like normal. I'm getting coins, and then in the boss fight, that's what you rely on to do damage to the boss. So you're learning all the mechanics for everything before you even get there. And maybe like 2 worlds in advance, you know exactly what you need to do.
So you are now starting to appreciate the game design.
Yes. Yes.
While playing the game.
Yes.
Because you're designing your own game.
Yes.
When are we going to be able to play your new game?
I don't know.
When is this coming out? See, now it's like E3. When is it coming out? We want to play. Where's the trailer for your new game? Comicon just happened.
2077.
2077. Damn.
I don't know.
That's the projected date. So you don't want the backlash that happened after No Man's Sky, where it was like, I'm gonna have all this stuff.
Yeah, no.
It's like, no, you're gonna get a basic ass RPG in 2077.
Yes.
Expectations have been set. That's awesome.
Set your Google Calendar.
That's right. Put it on there.
Yeah.
You'll be playing this game on your grandchild's
Right.
great-grandchild's game.
When we're all machines.
That's right.
You'll have it uploaded to your brain.
Nice.
And it'll be the most basic thing ever. Oh, yeah.
It would be a most basic RPG from 2019.
Yeah.
All right.
The other thing I had on my list was I hate it when game developers make trailers that lie about what their game is.
You hate this.
I hate this.
This is anger.
Yes, this is
real
true anger.
This is real feeling.
I went on a rant for like 20 minutes.
Oh, he really
Wait,
did.
you went on a rant?
Yes.
To whom?
To Mommy.
You went on a rant to the #1 gamer in the family?
Yes, I did.
What the hell? What?
I hate this because the fact that you have a game, say like League of Legends, which is a top-down RPG essentially fighting other people. It's not great. A lot of people play it, but it's not great. As a game itself, meh. So,
Meh.
But then when they make their trailers, it's this really cool, really good-looking thing, and it's all this action, and it's all this stuff, and it's like third person, and it looks like this huge AAA game, and then they show you, you go to Steam or the store, and it's like, this is so not what I saw. I would want to play for hours what I saw in that trailer, but like, and I've played League of Legends clones before just to see like what they were, and most of the time you don't even see your character. You're seeing the top of their head, and then just effects of your attacks, and it's like, this is so boring and this is not what you advertised. This is false advertising. You could be sued for that.
Ooh.
So it's like, why do that?
Legal action and stuff.
Yeah, it's bad. I absolutely hate that. And Chinese games are worse because I've seen there was this one game that was essentially a League of Legends clone where you could have this sort of animal pet that helps you, and they stole gameplay footage from Far Cry Primal and put their own HUD over it to advertise their game.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And then when you go to the App Store, it's so not what you saw. It's not first person. It's not that, it's not that game at all.
Right.
And then it's like, well, you made me want to get the thing, but then as soon as I see what it actually is, I no longer, you so did not accomplish your goal of trying to get me to to buy your game.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you're gonna buy Mario, you know
Mario.
exactly what Mario is. Everybody knows what Mario is. And when they advertised Mario Odyssey, it's like there's this cool mechanic where you can throw your hat and go like capture things and turn into them and have their abilities and stuff. And it's like, yeah, that's what the game is.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you expected and that's what you got.
Mm-hmm.
And they did it in such a way where it was fun and cool to do. And other games, it's just sometimes they don't deliver on what they said. Similar to a No Man's Sky situation. So it's I absolutely hate when developers are dishonest about what their game is. Because if your goal, even if your game is free, or if it's 99 cents or whatever, you still failed in getting me to play your game. Why? Your whole goal was to make me play it and make me recommend it to other people.
Well,
and
didn't they succeed in making you play a game? They just didn't. You're just not playing the game that they marketed.
no, but I'm not gonna play it.
But you did play it. You bought it.
No, I didn't, because like in almost every
What are you
thing,
doing? What are you doing to stave off
to say about buying the
getting
game?
the game that was not the game as advertised? So what are you doing to stop that? It sounds like you're doing something in the middle there.
Well, I would go to Steam or I'd go to the App Store and they would have screenshots of the game.
And
then it's not what the game is, or they may have a video that is gameplay. And sometimes when they don't have that, I'll look it up
where?
on YouTube.
The YouTubes
Right, I'll look up
are
video.
outing you ass.
Right, I looked up the video, and it's like, this is so not the game.
Okay.
And it's like, if that's your game, okay, fine. If you like that genre, then okay. And if you are a developer that makes top-down RPGs, advertise it as that. Don't advertise it as something that looks super cool and all this other stuff that it's not. And that it's never gonna be.
Yeah, I noticed that on, especially things like League of Legends, you look up the trailer, and you're like, this looks so cool.
Right, or like Magic the Gathering, card games and stuff.
Oh,
like
those
Hearthstone.
no.
Hearthstone is a Blizzard game that was free through Battle.net, and I played it, and it's fun. It's a fun card game, but they advertise it as a card game. You know,
Right.
they may have some sort of cinematic trailer, but then all the characters whip out the cards and start playing like that, and that's how the game looks. And it's like, yeah, you may have made some caveat to the build, like some build up to what the gameplay is, okay, sure, but that was the cinematic thing to get you interested. But as soon as they start playing the actual game, then it's like, okay, at least you were honest about what it is. If this isn't my thing, this isn't my thing. But
It's not my jam.
At least that's, you told me what it was. You don't, because we looked at that before E3. They had announced trailers, and we saw the one, and it was like things were exploding. It was all slow motion. It was really cool, and then it all rewinded and back to when the fight first started, and then it was Magic the Gathering. It's like, I'm not gonna play your game because I know what that is. It's a card game that's nothing like what you just showed me. That very thing you just showed me, I want to play that. I want to do that. I want to experience that thing, not your game that's about cards. So, I think because a lot of people like those kind of games, so it doesn't make sense to be dishonest about it when you already have a community that is built around RPGs or card games or those kind of things that aren't AAA third-person or first-person games.
And you said all this to the mommy.
Yes.
And more.
Really?
Yeah.
And more.
And more. I just don't remember the more. That's all of it.
Look, man, we
That's
need
my
to
entire
record
rant.
all ranting about
Yeah,
video
I know.
games to be replayed on the
I
podcast.
know.
We could just sit here and just let it play.
I think that the gist of it was
He was pissed.
of what I said, because I had just seen, because I was actually playing Mario at the time. I was playing Mario and listening to YouTube videos, and then an ad came up for League of Legends.
Wait a minute. You're playing Mario
Yeah.
and you're not listening to Mario?
Well, there isn't. I don't. You know.
What?
There's not a lot of sound.
All the
there.
little.
There's just, there's just. I don't need to hear Mario go wahoo every time
Wahoo!
I jump. I don't.
Why not?
Nah. I listen.
You gotta have that boo doo boo doo.
I listened to the game when I finished it, but.
Oh man! All that 8-bit goodness that's in there, and the...
I was hearing it. I didn't have my headphones plugged into it, and I wasn't dedicated listening to it. So I was listening to YouTube while playing the game, and then a bunch of League of Legends things came up, and I was upset.
You want to hear something funny? The most successful I've ever been at Mario was playing Mario, trying to beat. I can't remember which one it was now, but one of the Marios on the Super Nintendo, and the way that I was able to play it successfully and beat it and do the best that I could do in it was listening to X-Clan.
Yeah, because
I was listening to X-Clan,
zone out,
and
you're not really focusing.
You know what it is? I found that the music in it, in the old ones, in the levels, the music would speed up.
And they stress you out.
And it would make you more stressed.
Your time goes
and
down.
right. So
it
was
does it in Mario Odyssey too.
So
if you spend enough time.
If you never paid attention to the music, you just played it as fast as you could play it, and you would usually get to the end. But the music giving you more stress, making you feel more stress,
right.
Then all of a sudden you would do things and make moves that you wouldn't normally make.
Right.
So I'm sitting there listening to albums, and I'm playing it just fine, not feeling the stress. So I get the not listening.
Yeah, because you just kind of zone out.
I don't zone out, man.
No, but
you might say I zone out. I don't zone out.
Okay.
I am totally invested, but I'm not hearing this. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Right,
I'm not hearing that from the music. I'm not getting
That's why
that.
I turn off all the music on the games I play. I don't have any sounds whatsoever.
The disembodied #1 gamer of the family. We have a podcast. She's the #1 gamer.
Yeah.
She's always playing something.
Yeah.
She's probably playing something right now.
Yeah, I'm playing Cooking Your Lunch.
Cooking the Lunch. That's the new game, RPG style, right?
No, God.
With the cinematic trailer.
No. That was a fun mini game in Mario Party where you had to cook the meat.
Yeah, man, I'm good at that.
All the meat.
Man, I can flip, boy. I have
Flip that little meat cube
that little
so
cube.
fast.
I think of it like a. I actually do this. I actually think of it like a piece of tofu because you know how if you cook something, it gets brown, but you can't see it.
Right.
And you have to flip it to see it. Well, my timing is for tofu, not for actual meat.
Yeah.
So, but if I do it in Tofu Time, guess what? It's cooked.
It's cooked.
And I can just keep flipping it, and because I noticed that even the AI characters hold it too long, and they're like, no, man,
like,
Tofu Time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I do like the controlling things. Yeah. I like the boat.
The motion controls are pretty good. That was one thing I think they were trying to perfect because a lot of the games from the Wii that use motion controls, it was not very good. Except for like the bowling and
this one seems to be pretty
like
on it.
Yeah,
and I like the little feedback.
Right. And you can get attachments and stuff for these. I think there's a tennis racket one.
Oh yeah. There's a bunch of those. Do we have lunch?
Yeah.
We have lunch.
Cool.
Because I'm so hungry.
So what
I don't know why I'm so hungry.
I am really hungry because
the last thing I had was Comicon.
Oh, okay.
And
Were
the only thing I wanted to say about Comicon is I didn't know Comicon was happening.
I set you up for alerts. I sent you an email.
Oh my.
Emails
Apparently
were sent.
we've been set up for alerts. We're now so close to Comicon, we should go.
That's why I sent you the thing. 'Cause we'll be even
The
closer.
voice said we should go. The voice said you should dress up and go to Comicon.
I said we should all four go.
Hey, it'll be the first time you've been to San Diego.
I know.
We're not talking to you anymore. See what happens? You let him in, the #1 gamer takes over the podcast.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do cosplay.
But you might want to go to Comic-Con.
Well, yeah.
And it's in San Diego. I mean,
Right.
we're not that far away.
Right.
Well,
Were any games or anything released at or announced at Comicon?
games? No.
Yeah. Because I always thought Comicon was for movies and TV shows and more TV, and then E3 is just all about gaming. So, and
E3 is all about
gaming
games.
and hardware.
I think some of the game publishers have their own cons. Like I think there's a Blizzard Con.
Blizzard Con. I think there is a Blizzard. Wait, no, it's QuakeCon.
QuakeCon.
And that's where Blizzard reveals all their stuff, because that's where all the Doom Eternal stuff was at.
But there's those game things. This one, I don't know if there's anything about games, but when games traverse into, because a lot of I would say the cosplayers might be coming as game characters.
Right, because some of the companies have booths where you can get merch and stuff
Right.
like that. Yeah.
And then you
they
got
might
games
have panels
that
and
move
stuff.
over
Right.
into other things like The Witcher.
Even though The Witcher was a book first.
No, it was a book first. Then
they
it's a
made the
video.
game.
Then it's a game. Now Henry
Cavill is
Superman is
Geralt.
now Geralt.
Yeah.
My question is, are they going to put him in the tub? Tub Geralt.
Yeah.
If they put him in the tub, that'd be hilarity.
At the beginning of the game.
Put him in the tub, man. Put him in the tub. That'd be awesome. So, I mean, there is that.
Yeah.
I think there might be references to games where it might be more cosplay, booths having stuff for games.
I think some
and
games have
yeah.
panels and stuff where they talk about.
They do?
I think so.
Games?
I think.
At Comicon?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Because some games have comics.
I think we have to go and find out.
Some games have comic
We gotta
books.
take the people with us.
Sonic had a bunch of comic books.
Well,
That's
maybe we need to take the people. Maybe we need to make a trip. Maybe we need to do a pilgrimage.
A pilgrimage?
Every year.
For
Go to
Comic-Con?
Comic-Con.
Aren't there many Comic-Cons?
Shouldn't we go to E3?
I want to go
We
to
should go to E3. That's a good idea, actually.
We should
definitely
save
go
up.
to
We need a
E3.
Patreon for E3 and a Patreon for Comic-Con.
Fund the
And
content,
we need
man.
we need fundage, and then we
Yeah.
could go.
Fund our adventures so that you can live vicariously through us.
And then you could show up there with us and we could party.
Right. She'd have our own panel.
Oh god.
The underwhelming gamer.
The sad gamer panel.
Where
The panel for those that can buy one game per year and
Yeah.
still not play
and not finish it in that year at all.
it. We're turning it around, man. We've got 2 games under our belts right now.
Yeah, 2 games this year.
Rage 2 is done. So I haven't jumped back into that in a week. Ooh, sadness. And then
It's the Switch, man. The Switch.
it's the Switch, right? The Switch is taking over. And then you've got the Mario Odyssey under your belt now.
Just
So
finished that.
so we're gonna ramp up our finishing of games.
I might try to finish Far Cry New Dawn. I might try to finish that.
Yeah, see, I haven't even I've had no desire to go back.
Here's the problem. When you play something as fun as Mario,
Ooh, uh-oh, I can feel it.
you go back into some games like, I don't want to be here.
I don't want to be here.
I don't
But
wanna
wait a
be
minute.
here.
Far Cry was a world that you did want to be in.
Yeah,
Like you wanted to go fishing.
I never wanted to go fishing.
did.
I did that like
Tell
twice.
the truth. You know
I fished
you like going out there going
twice.
fishing.
And then it was super annoying because it took so long to just get one fish, and when you sold it, I can't speak.
Did you say when you sold it?
When you sold it, you didn't even get that much money for it. So that was the only reason I ever went fishing, was to sell the fish and get more money to get attachments
Okay,
for
so
guns and stuff.
of all the games you've played so far, which world do you want to run around in the most?
Breath of the Wild.
Ooh.
That's
I think that might be
world
general
in that.
consensus of the gaming community.
Yeah,
That Breath of the
it's
Wild is a fun world to be in.
Beautiful looking. just fun to run around and do stuff. So even if you don't ever, because I probably have like 4 or 5 hours of not even story stuff. It's just running around the world, just getting to places and going to the different villages and stuff.
I did a thing. I've died so many times trying to do it. I've gone to the top of the mountain. Remember I told you about that? The temple that's at the top of the mountain with the dragon that's going around. And, oh God. But after going to the top of the mountain, your clothes don't help you up there.
Really?
And really.
You gotta get those spicy peppers, man.
And I went to the top of the mountain, went over the other side of it, and kept going.
Oh.
And that wasn't cool trying to get down because you basically don't have enough
stamina.
You don't have enough stamina just to float down.
There is a thing that you can do if you have a shield. You can surf on your shield. I don't know how to do it.
How's that going to help me?
Well, you can ride down the mountain,
but it's a mountain.
It's
a cliff. Is what I'm
it's a
saying.
cliff.
There is
well,
no.
You didn't say that.
I'm literally floating, trying to just float, and I've gotten close to some places where I could not fall to my death.
Well, sometimes I'll just straight up fall.
But you don't. It doesn't regenerate any.
No, but
as you're falling,
if you just make a straight shot, just fall down, you can pull out the paraglider at the last second, and you won't die. That's why if you have absolutely no stamina left because you've been gliding for so long, as soon as you get to the ground, you can hit the button again, and it'll save you. You won't smack into the ground.
Pro
and just
tip:
die. Because I've done that a bunch.
Yeah, well, I've gotten to the point where I'm like coming to the edge. I'm almost there, and then I die.
Fall.
And then I'm now sliding down the side of the mountain, just sliding all the way to the bottom, and when I hit the bottom, I'm dead. Yeah, that's not cool. I've done that a few times now.
Yeah. Apparently, Breath of the Wild is the only game where you ragdoll. And you can't get up until you stop moving. The only
it's
Zelda
like
game that
you have
that
no
they
control.
did that. Yeah. So, I think that's the most fun world.
Okay. And that's your next one to finish, right?
No. That's so big, man. It's like.
Really.
That'll take a minute.
Really.
That'll take a minute. Like I probably won't finish it before we leave.
But you got like 2 weeks.
I am gonna.
Who's talking about?
I am going to try.
I think you need to. I think you need to play Far Cry on the big screen.
Ooh.
See, you haven't even thought about that. You totally forgot that you got the new screen down there. New to you screen. And you could play the Far Cry on that.
I could.
Yeah, you could.
I haven't even thought about that.
Inglorious 4K, maybe.
Maybe.
Hey, you've got the computer. If anybody's computer can play Far Cry in 4K, it's yours.
Right. Maybe. I don't know.
You want that new computer that we saw on?
The one with the hinge.
No, not that one.
The
one with the Xbox.
Oh yeah,
the big O.
The big O.
You want that, don't you?
Look up the big O.
You want that? Who is that? Unbox Therapy. Go for the big O on Unbox Therapy.
That Switch, PS4 Pro. What was the other one? Xbox One X.
Yeah.
And a super powerful PC with
all in one chassis
with a RTX 2080
and all separate outs for video for each one.
Just a little remote where you can just switch all of them.
And you could be playing on the PC or on the Xbox at the same time,
or on the Switch,
all with different monitors,
or on the PlayStation.
And you can switch between them. All you need, and the controllers are there with it.
Yeah, and it gives you the controllers. Yeah,
you want that, don't you?
Oh yeah. That's the ultimate gaming machine.
It's literally the ultimate.
It's ridiculous.
Just all liquid cooled inside this one case.
Oh yeah, and it's all color coded. That's ridiculous. That is crazy. But That would be awesome. That would be awesome to have because you.
That's like the best idea.
Right, and the fact
Because
that
I don't
you can
think,
still
like, think
use
about
the
it.
Switch.
You don't have really chair. You don't have like multiple devices.
Right.
You just have it all sitting in one thing, all being cooled down and just using what?
Yeah.
And you can still pull your Switch out and dock it inside of the box. What?
Uh-huh.
That's better than the Predator idea. Predator idea is good for if you want a laptop. But if you just wanted a gaming machine, you literally have the ultimate gaming machine, and you don't have to.
And
You just play.
Right, they're utilizing all the hardware from each system.
Yeah, you're just playing.
So, yeah.
Well, you're not really utilizing it. Like, you're not using the PS hardware for playing the Xbox game.
No. For the specific games, then yeah, you are.
Wow.
But
Yeah,
that would be ridiculous.
Go there, do that, make it available to everyone. I want to play it now.
Right?
Because then I wouldn't.
It was
You,
a custom
you
thing,
literally
right?
wouldn't need anything else.
No.
You've got everything you need
Yeah.
right there to play whatever game you want to play.
Yeah. It's like that's the entire world of gaming in one box.
It is
one thing. You can get access to everything. Which that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, you got anything else for the people?
No.
That's it?
That's it.
That's all?
Yep.
Game chat is over.
Yep.
I think we need to make an outro.
Oh God! See, that's what
What
I
are we going to
asked
do
you.
for an outro?
I don't know.
I really don't have an idea. You got to come up with something. We have an intro, but we don't have an outro.
I mean, do you want to do an outro where we say something?
I think we're saying something now.
Well,
I think the problem is this the something we should be saying?
Well, this isn't interesting.
Exactly. Hence the need for an outro.
Because is the game chat on anything else but YouTube?
No, it's on the YouTube's only. It's
YouTube exclusive. That's what the Patreon should be.
The Patreon for the Traveling Farrs, the exclusive content is Game Chat. Two people who play no games.
We play games. What are you talking about?
That's our tagline. We play games.
We play games sometimes.
We play games sometimes. Oh, that should be definitely our thing.
Yeah.
We play games sometimes.
Our YouTube exclusive is the game chat.
We
So
play
we
games
don't really have
sometimes.
anything to plug for the game chat.
Plug.
Right, we don't have anything to say. Go here to see that. Like you can find us on thing that we
You
have.
can find us where you found us.
Right, we've already been found.
You've already found us.
Right. So I don't know. Maybe you could just like slide the video over and put the links to channels and such. Kind of like how Corridor does it. Yeah.
Links to channels.
Yeah.
What channels are you linking to?
Your channel, my channel.
You have a channel?
I do.
What do you do on your channel?
I play games.
I do what I don't do on the game chat.
I
play games over there.
The only problem is I don't think I've uploaded anything.
What are you doing on the iPad, miss?
I'm looking at when the last thing I uploaded. I haven't uploaded anything in 2 months.
Well, we have game
And
footage.
the
We
last
have game footage.
Yeah, the last thing I uploaded was Far Cry New Dawn.
What
I think I-
what am I supposed to say to
And
this?
then I think I have 2 other videos that aren't edited of New Dawn, and I have 3 videos of.
Well, now's the time since you said you're going to go back. Oh!
3 videos.
One thing I did want to tell you about. I didn't want to forget. I didn't forget. All right, so you said you have videos of New Dawn. It reminded me that we were asking how are we going to capture the video from the Switch.
Yes.
There is a way.
How?
I found it.
How do you do?
It's there. It's already in the shopping cart on the Amazon.
Cool.
It can be done.
Cool.
The problem is we have to utilize the computer, but yes, you can take the HDMI out, go to a capture card that is in line run the HDMI back into the computer or into the monitor to be able to see it, and run everything else into the monitor, and it will capture gameplay at, I think, 60 frames or so, and it's capturing all the gameplay. And
I mean, I knew there had to be a way because so many people
are doing it, but that's how you have to do it.
All right.
Internal capture card or the external capture card, but it's all HDMI, and you're getting the same quality, and it's actually high enough quality that you could be playing using the video from the capture card in the computer screen.
Oh, okay.
So you get, there's like almost like no lag between what's coming out of the Switch and what's going into the capture card.
All right.
I'll get the name. I watched the video on it from one of the guys, I think Wolfden, showing this thing. So we can do it. We just have to get that, and then we'll be good to go to capture your super duper gameplay of Breath of the Wild.
We could capture 30-second videos. It's just I think that's like the most underused button is the screenshot button.
It's not by me because I hit it all the damn time.
Right, by accident.
By accident.
By complete
so I have so many screenshots.
I think the only time I do it is like, oh, there's this cool thing in a game. Boop.
Are you taking a video or are you taking a
No, I'll just take a screenshot of it. And
can you do the video part straight from the controller?
Yeah, I think.
Do you hold it down or do you?
I think you.
I haven't done it.
Down. I haven't tried.
I have not tried to do the video yet from the Switch.
But I don't even I don't screenshot Breath of the Wild because there's a camera in game.
But then why don't you use it?
I do use it, but then you have to go into the game to see the pictures.
You can't export the pictures out of the game that you took?
Not that I know of. Because you have an entire photo album.
Right, you have a photo album, but
right.
Can you... Since you took the pictures, it seemed like you'd be able to put them somewhere.
I don't know. I so far, you have to go into the game to see those pictures. I have taken maybe 1 or 2 screenshots. And I've taken a couple with Mario. So, but it seems like that's just an accident button. Like
it is.
You just hit it by accident, especially in Mario Party.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot. So it's like, boom! You took a picture. It's like, oh,
right.
I didn't want to take a picture. I was trying to hit the other button.
Right. It's the button that you accidentally hit all the time.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll be begging y'all for money to send us to Comicon soon. And
we'll be on your doorstep.
Yeah, I know.
With the little change.
Put that check in the mail. We are not Jehovah's Witnesses. Just give us money.
Right. Give us money so that you can watch us do things.
And you won't get no cookies.
What?
Girl Scouts.
Oh, okay. But you will get beautiful content.
Beautiful?
Yes.
I am not beautiful.
No, but content.
The content is me and you sitting here, so half the content is definitely not beautiful. Because, like I tell my students, this is the camera breakup.
Even though you look at the camera every week.
The camera breakup.
Your camera isn't broken.
Hey! Don't be saying such things. Murphy's Law is always in effect.
Yeah, I know.
See, now I'm scared for my camera. I don't have the money to go buy another camera, even though I do want to go buy another camera.
Right.
I would love to get another camera.
The C200.
Oh, that's a video camera.
Right.
That's a movie camera.
Right.
Movie. No, I don't think I can afford a C200.
No?
Oh, no, that's like 100,000 pesos, man. No, not a C200.
That's a whole nother Switch.
No, 100,000 pesos.
Yeah.
No, the Switch doesn't cost that much.
Yeah, that's many other Switches.
No, that's like 30 Switches.
Okay.
Or more.
Alright.
Switch didn't cost nearly that much.
Yeah.
Okay, we're out of here.
Yep.
Peace. 2 fingers.
Roll the outro?
We don't have an outro.
Are you sure?
We just did it.
There's
no outro. Peace, love, and soul.
What is that from
Soul
Soul Train?
Train, man!
What's the grease one?
Peace, love, and hair grease?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Alright.
Because I used to say something else back in the day. I'll tell you what, John. Can't say this one on camera.
YouTube won't allow that.
Oh, no, YouTube. I don't care about YouTube.
Favorite